What's going on, y'all? It's Ricky Dominguez, and I'm back. This is episode 8, 9. I don't know. I'll get it right in the in the title. I'll check on it for y'all. But either way, I'm gonna title this "Save Your Energy." Save your energy. With me deciding to switch some things up in my life, and it's my life demanding more out of me. I decided to switch my routine up and inject some things that I felt necessary that will fulfill me, that will bring competence and confidence. Mainly modern kung fu, Amazon block to build my wealth, and taking on a little Babel to learn another language, learn Spanish, right? So, in that, what I noticed today, how it normally works for me, what happened to me was I worked at night, I got off at 5, I drove home, made it home at about 6, but I had a Amazon block scheduled for 11. Now, 12 o'clock is when I normally go to sleep. I had been going to sleep, but today, I didn't get that opportunity. I went home, I ate, I went to the store. No. I went to the gym, and I've been loving the gym in the morning. I didn't think I used to want to go to the gym after work because I like to give it that fresh energy, but I've been able to take my time. There's nobody there in the morning time, and I'm able to get on any machine that I want to, get those machines in, get those reps in, get that pump in without anybody to bother me. I'm able to superset. You know what I'm talking about? I'm ready to, without getting in anybody's way, so it's a beautiful thing. So by the time I got out of there, I ended up maybe going to get some quarters for the washer and dryer, what have you. I just have time. But I had time in between before I had to get to the place to do my block. Well, my Amazon block. Well, in this time, I'm talking to friends and what have you, and what I'm here to tell you about saving your energy is I had to, at some point, me knowing the day that I had up against me, knowing that, okay, Rick, you're going to get 4 hours of sleep today, and then you got to be back at work, and then you want to do an Amazon block when you get off work again. When you have a goal and when you're focused and you need to get something done and it's going to demand the best of you, the best thing you can do is save your energy. And what I'm saying is, I didn't have time for conversations. I didn't have time to play around. I didn't have time to talk to anybody. I needed to focus on what it is that I needed to do to ensure that I did it at a high capacity. One of the worst mistakes you can make is to underestimate, right? That's the perfect word. Underestimate the challenge at hand. And one thing that I do is I don't underestimate it. So me knowing that it physically it's going to be a demand on me today. In order to reach my goals and my plans for the day, there's going to be a demand. So everybody who's texting me, who I normally text, don't have time for it. I need to focus. I need to know and see and do what it is that I'm supposed to be doing all day long so that I can reach it. On the flip side of that, I want to say there is a downside to that, to reserving, to not underestimating. Sometimes you underestimate yourself, right? And you got to be careful of that, because you do have the strength and the power to do it, and you are going to make it to the finish line. So it's better if you're laughing and enjoying your time, as you go through the journey or as you completing your task for the day. If you know you're going to make it, then you're more susceptible to talk on the phone and enjoy the time, as opposed to being focused and it's looking like you're not really enjoying it as much as you can, right? It's like having faith that you're going to finish, and enjoying it because you know that you're going to finish. So now I don't have to be as focused. I'm still focused, but I got some leisure time. I know I'm going to do it. I'm a little bit more confident. But that's the flip side to it. I opt to ensure that there's no distractions and no energy wasted, because I feel like it's better that way. I'm used to doing it that way. But like I said, there's a flip side to it. You can either be very focused, which is the route that I chose today, to be very focused on the task at hand when you know there's a physical demand that's unusual, right? So it's not your comfort zone. It's not a place where you're used to. So you just want to ensure that you operate in a spirit of excellence and that you finish, right? So I opt to just zone everything out and focus in on that one thing and give it all of my energy to completion. And I'm satisfied because I do it to a high level. And that's what I like. I like operating in a spirit of excellence. How you do anything is how you do everything. But once again, the flip side of that is just having so much faith and confidence that God is going to pull you through, that you're going to complete the task. I don't have to be so tight, if you will, that I could laugh and play along the way, but I'm still focused and knowing and trusting in God that, it's going to all work out. So I don't have to be, too uptight about it, but there's two sides to a coin. But the most important thing is finishing those tasks. Whichever way that you find yourself, whichever type of person you are, whether you like to, cruise on your way to your finish line, or you like to be focused and into it on the way to the finish line, whichever way you choose to do it, just make sure that you finish the task. That's the whole point. But my thing is, I conserve my energy. I save my energy for the task at hand, because you just never know. You never know what are some of the things that can pop up. I'm out here on this Amazon block, pushing it to my last energy, knowing that I'm not going to get enough sleep to start my next day. What if my tire goes flat, or I run into some unseen things, as far as maybe I bump into some irate people? You just never know. You just need to have that energy for other things, and that's the way that I prefer to live. It's something like having an emergency fund. Like, you just never know, so you just don't want to be spending things all hurrah, acting like it's just raining from heaven, like manna, right? It's not. You have to be a manager, and I even manage my time. I manage my energy. That's important. Being a great manager is the whole reason we were put here on earth. You have to manage your resources, and energy is part of your resource, right? So yeah, just managing that, and that's the way that I choose, and I'm not saying my way is right and your way is wrong, but one thing's for sure: you got to save your energy and focus your energy, right? And some people do it differently. Like I said, I'm not knocking you, but I find the best results when I'm laser focused and my energy is locked in. Let's continue to serve our gifts to the world in a way that pleases God, and we'll be A-OK. I'm out.